Hey, Sack Guy here. Today I've got a Mora Garberg. Now I picked this up at Smoky Mountain Knife Works a little while back. I was coming back on a trip, passing through there, stopped. I've been there a couple times looking for the Garberg. I wanted to actually handle it first before I bought one. Didn't want to order it online. And seemed like every time I was there, they were out of stock. This time they had it. They had two versions of the sheath there for it. One was the polymer sheath, and the other was the leather sheath. I did not care for the looks of the leather sheath. The style of it, I didn't care for it. So I got the polymer sheath. This is the box it came in. And this is the multi-mount system for the polymer sheath. You can mount this on a belt. It's got the Velcro straps to mount it in several different ways. This would be on the sheath itself. The strap here would go around like that, and then over the knife to help hold it in. It would be a secondary retention, and then all these Velcro straps would be going over the polymer sheath to help hold it in and attach it to molly gear, belts, and so on. But I was not into that. At least not for now. I don't have a need to do all that. I just prefer the polymer sheath, and it came with a loop. That attached on there, and I'll show you. You have to kind of whack it a little bit to get it off. Now on the back of the sheath here, get up here close enough so you can see it. It's got two small divots, and on the inside of the ring, I don't think you're able to see it, but there's two tiny nubs, one right here and one right here. And when you slide this down in there, get this correctly, those two nubs on the inside of this go up into the two divots, and you hear it click into place. It holds it in there, and you can wear it on your belt. You can also put, a piece of cordage through here to make it a dangler off your belt. And you got the drain holes here that you can also put some cordage through and use it as a tie down when you've got it dangling, if you don't want it swinging all over the place, but you just want to wear it a little bit lower. Polymer sheath, I like them. I feel they're a little bit more sturdier than the leather sheaths for the Moras. And there's the Garberg. Now, talking about the sheath, I've also got a Mora Black, and it's got this pretty much a standard sheath that'll swing different ways there, to where you can wear it in different ways. But this knife will also fit into the sheath for the, and it's not coming out, the sheath for the Mora Black. So I have options. My Mora Black travels in my camping kit a lot with me, and one of the things I like about it is that clips onto your pocket, and you go do whatever you're going to do. When you come back to camp, if you don't want to walk around carrying this knife, you can take it off easily. So now the Garberg, this is the stainless steel version. They've also got one that is carbon steel. It is a full tang, and go over the specs on this real quick. It has a 120 millimeter handle, which is 4.7 inches. The blade is 109 millimeters, which is 4.3 inches. Overall, it is 229 millimeters, comes out to 9 inches. The blade thickness is 3.2 millimeters, and that comes out to 0.13 inches. It weighs 240 grams, that's 8.5 ounces. So it really doesn't feel that heavy. I've had other knives that are lighter that feel much heavier than this, but this is very well balanced. Also, it's got the polymer handle. It's a little bit softer than the polymer sheath, but it's a very comfortable sheath, and I have used this a couple times since I got it. Just carving up some sticks out in the garden and whatnot, and it's very comfortable to use. Nice handle design there. It's also got a lanyard hole, and then on the back it sticks out a bit. You can use that for scraping a ferro rod if you want, or using it to hammer on something if you need to. The spine is good for scraping ferro rods. It's a very sharp 90-degree spine all the way down. It's a bit of a drop point here with the Scandi grind, and use this to process some fat wood, or just make scrapings off of any type of wood to get the smaller filings for starting a fire. The Mora Garberg is really, to me, a good all-around knife. It's got just about the right size blade for most jobs. I think it would work out pretty good for skinning if you're out hunting. Haven't taken it on a hunt yet to do that, but for processing your vegetables, food, cutting up meat and whatnot for the stew pot, very, very handy. Really like this knife. Well, if you have any questions or comments about the Mora Garberg, please leave them below, and remember, always be prepared.